What kid doesn't love getting mail every month? And what mom doesn't like getting activities pre-planned and pre-prepared for them? Hey, it's Natasha. Thanks for joining me today on Educational Roots. So today we're going to show you the Oyster Kit. It's a STEAM-based subscription box for kids ages 5 to 8. You get a new box every month focusing on a different profession. I partnered with Oyster Kit and they sent us a box to review. My girls are 3, just about to be 4, 7, just about to be 8, and 9. And so we did it all together as a group, even though it really was intended for the middle of my littles. So let's take a look at what you get, what comes with it. The world is your oyster. Let's see what's inside here. Okay. In addition, you get this My Professional Record book, and this book you will keep track of every profession that you did, and you'll put the sticker here. Fill this up over the course of the year. This kit get these other tags here: therapist, medical technologist, and traumatologist. And then it has 5 different activities that are included in the kit, plus additional activities, and so I'll show you what I mean. This first one is Where Does It Hurt? Diagnose the patient, and they'll be using these x-rays here. What injury does the patient in the first photo have?
Her wrist is broken, because look.
We have this one here, that's a blood sample using this petri dish, and we've got some plasma and some blood cells here, and platelets. And there's a QR code, and if you scan that, you can go, pulls up a link, and you can watch how to make a model of the heart pumping blood. So that's an additional activity.
It is actually like slime. Yeah. And then we got it.
And the platelets, those are platelets you're holding. Can you add the platelets?
Okay. Ooh, red blood cell. I'm holding a blood cell. Ooh, blood cells. Blood cells.
And then we have this one here, which is Hold Your Breath. And they'll be using the stethoscope and the patient examination form for that. And then again, there's an additional activity where you can watch how to make a model of the lungs. And then we have first aid for broken bones, and so we get the splint and the wraps here, pretty cool. And then we've got the pearly whites, and you're going to be filling in some cavities. So we've got our mask here, and gloves, filling material, and everything that the dentist might use here when filling a cavity, so that's really cool. Again, there's a QR code to watch how to create a fun toothbrushing game.
Is this all dentists need? But yeah, I'm gonna do it. Is this real filling? No. Is that my cavity right here?
Yes. You see the hole in there? I'm gonna stick it in there.
That's good.
So this includes the 5 activities, everything you need for the 5 activities, plus we have 3 additional activities that you can do on your own as well. So my girls and I really enjoyed Oyster Kit. Though the age range is 5 to 8 years old, my just about to be 4-year-old really enjoyed it. In fact, she enjoyed it just as much as the older kids. Now, of course, a younger kid might not get as much of the academics from it as the older kids, but she really was fascinated with it, and she's been playing with it ever since we got it. So I definitely think that age range could go down to about 4 years old. It has a total of 8 activities in this box. It had the 5 activities that were included in the box, plus 3 additional activities when you scan those QR codes. So really, if you think about it, over the course of a month, you could really break this up to 2 activities a week for 4 weeks to cover your month. And I think that would be perfect for either what you want to consider as your science curriculum if you're homeschooled, or just an additional fun subscription box if you're not homeschooling. I think this could work for anybody. I loved how the 5 activities that it came with had everything we needed. The only thing that we had to add was some sugar, which pretty much I think everybody has sugar on hand. But that was the only thing that we had to add from home. Everything else was included, and I really appreciated that. Now, for the additional activities that you scan the QR code, you will need to get those supplies, but it was simple things like balloons and things. So it's not really expensive. What I loved about this kit too is that a lot of the things are reusable. So of course the lab coat and the hat and even the mold of the teeth, my kids are fascinated by that. And the little test tubes and blood cells and all of these things can be reused. So while we can't replicate every single activity again, we can replicate a lot of them, or they can simply use them for imaginative play when we're done with the box, which is what the girls have been doing. They've really enjoyed using the tools for imaginative play and pretending to be a doctor. And so that has been really awesome. So you get more than just the activities, you get the academic content, plus you get the imaginative play content when you're done with it. So I really think this box is worth the price. The quality of the materials was really good. I really loved how everything was organized, easy to follow. The cards made it so easy to follow, step by step, exactly what we needed to do. I really think that Oyster has thought of everything for these kits. And so I really think you should check it out because I think your kids will love it. I know mine did. And it just gives you a time to bond with your kids and really explore different things, because when kids are little, they just like exploring and learning about different things. And what a fun way in a STEAM subscription box. I will put a link down in the description below where you can find Oyster Kit, and I hope you enjoyed this review.